Shadowlands Patch 9.2 and Zereth Mortis zone appear to be boring AF, at least so far. If you're time poor, the punchline of this video is, if you're considering to resub for 9.2, don't. Not yet, at least. Save half a month at least, or the whole month worth of your lunch money you spend on a WoW sub, and thank me later. I'll start by sharing my purely observational, subjective thoughts based on emotions I experience as a player, if you're interested in listening to those, and then I will get to listing a few factual elements of this very and inexcusably slowly unfolding masterpiece. Who knows, if you want to fast forward to the next chapter in the timeline. Talking about WoW became an off-topic for this channel over the past year or so, as things as Blizzard and in World of Warcraft specifically came to a grinding halt caused by boredom, repetition of content, and general tone deafness of WoW team. This is a feeling I shared with a lot of other casual WoW players who have lives and other places to be, both IRL and in other gaming. As we feel like we need to be entertained in a game we choose to spend massive amounts of time in and pay 20 bucks Australian anyway a month for. Yeah, I know, strange, right? You pay for something, you expect to get something for it. If you are a Blizzard defender, haven't seen you for a while, welcome back. Go leave a raging comment down below and tell me how wrong I am and how Blizzard doesn't owe their customers anything. My hide user from channel button hasn't been used in a while and is getting a bit rusty. Seriously though, as a veteran of WoW, of course I want the game to succeed and get back out there, back to the former glory, blowing our socks off yet again, as it did for me personally during its two most prominent peaks, Mists of Pandaria and Legion expansions. Shadowlands though, what can I say, guys and girls, let's be honest, this expansion sucks. Okay, enough of this reminiscence, what about specifically 9.2? 9.2 promises to have a lot of stuff that one would pay 20 bucks for to come back and play for a month, a couple of months, then leave again. My current scenario. But as I said at the beginning, trying to save you the time and money, there is bare minimum of stuff to do in Zereth Mortis as the new zone just yet. It is very pretty, yada yada and all that. I won't do what the echo chamber of YouTube creators feeding off WoW as a topic are doing. It's so pretty, and the music, oh man, oh, well, who cares, honestly? Do you log into the game to stand around and listen to music? I have a newsflash for you, there are better ways to listen to music, man. The design of the zone Zereth Mortis is quite vertical too. That means lots of hills, peaks, pillars, the most juicy stuff like treasures is spawning on. So until there is a flying unlock, which I figured out with Wowhead's help, won't be available until week 4. That's a month into the patch that you and I are spending 20 bucks of subscription. It's kind of down the drain, honestly. Yes, I know you can start working on the achievement now, and I have, but I finished all 4 of the available parts of this achievement yesterday after playing for a few hours. That's it. What am I supposed to do now? Zereth Mortis is pretty and eye-pleasing, mostly, but it's a wasteland of activity. Yes, there are rares, spawning what feels like once in a blue moon. Very occasionally they spawn several at once. Great design, Blizzard. And that's the only fun thing to do there, and I will acknowledge that there is one thing to do. It's horribly timed. Rewards from those rares are mostly boring. You don't get any particular gear, you just get some currency, cosmic flux, over and over and over again. Yes, just another boring currency that you will slowly accumulate and then spend on one thing at the end of the day. How terribly exciting. Somehow I personally found Ice Crown rare hunting a lot more fun in the pre-Shadowlands event. Those rares spawned on clock kind of every 10 minutes or so, flying was enabled and we were hovering in the air, you could just cruise with a massive organically formed raid across the zone. Yes, the zone was a bit more boring looking, but that's on the zone design. Hunting those rares if you had nothing better to do. But I dare say it was actually kind of fun. I remember it as being fun. Here, you just did your initial zone opening quests. There are 2 meaningless, unexciting world quests right now on the map, like Did they specifically try hard to make those quests particularly unexciting, or what? Are you going to argue and tell me that they are awesome quests? And then what do you do after those quests anyway? Go for a ride on a horsey again around the whole zone to pick up some chests with cosmic flux in them? Well, that's what I was doing, and I even asked in the channel, hey guys and girls, have I been missing something? Is there something else to do? And some people said fishing. I already mentioned verticality of the zone, which means that unless you're a warlock with portals, demon hunter, because master race and they're inexcusably OP, or a Venthyr, then about 70, if not 80%, I kid you not, of the activity that's planned by Blizzard for you there in the zone, which is basically treasure hunting, will not be available to you for 4 weeks, my man. Yes, you can engage in self-torture of trying to hop from a branch to a branch, or use a goblin glider to come down from some cliff where it's actually even possible geometrically. But honestly, mate, do you hate yourself that much to inflict this punishment upon yourself for your own money? Why, my dude, why? Go see someone, you might need help. I am kidding. Zereth Mortis patch 9.2 is boring AF, that's the point of it all. The whole background of this video is an unedited, continuous recording of what's been happening around the zone while I'm typing up these notes before recording the voiceover. That's like, in recording it was like good 10-15 minutes of nothing happening. There were some rares that spawned eventually, which was okay, a little spike of activity. I really don't know what other proof you need to save your month worth of sub. Then maybe subscribe once flying opens up and genius WoW development team at Blizzard actually collects enough feedback to say, yeah, it's kinda dead, we should give those suckers something else to do in this wasteland. Do I have anything good to say about the zone and patch, you would ask me? Well, if you're twisting my arm here. There is some catch-up gear. There is a catch-up gear mechanic which is rather clear, easy and not convoluted, which is rather great for naked alts like a bunch of my own. But then, as I said earlier, you can't do 70 to 80% of activities in the zone treasure hunting if you can't hop up and down the hills. So initial 5-minute excitement of getting a couple of gear pieces, opening things from the quests, then catching up gear with your alts, just buying stuff with anima, will change into a massive frustration very, very quickly. And you will have to leave your hunter, DK, mage until the flying is unlocked. Then there is Pokopok. Pokopok companion is cute. It's a good, cute design. I'm sure a lot of people are jumping up and down about it. It's an energy accumulation and dispensation system, basically, running around with you, so to speak. So it works how a lot of mobile games work, by the way, where energy is collected over time, allowing you to do certain stuff in the game. Basically the core part of Blizzard's design, where they give you a time-gated content. That has not changed, but it took a new, inventive form. That is what Pokopok is. That is it. I don't think I've missed anything other than fishing again. So everyone seems to be fishing right now, which is kinda, I wouldn't call it fun, not for me anyway, but a lot of people mix the sense of tranquility with fun. So good on them, absolutely no judgment here. That is one last thing to mention what you could be doing in the zone. Realistically, don't listen to the hype building people who are basically making money off WoW. That is just a lie. It's just a lie. So these are my thoughts, my friends. What are yours? Are you enjoying the patch? And if you do, good for you, but for goodness sake, please share how do you do it. Do you play drunk? I don't judge. Do you play with friends? Because even kicking a dusty can down the street can be fun with friends, you know. Alright, this time for real, I'm wrapping up and signing off. Back to experimenting with more builds of Path of Exile. At the very least, there is some variety and new content that they give us every 3 months for free. Thanks very much for listening to me rant to you today. See you later. Bye for now.